and I can tell that because it's black and it's also got like tapered ends. And this is what they do. They often do it on high ground like this as a way of marking their territory. But what's important here, if you look closely at this, you can see some rabbit fur just on the outside of it. And if there's a fox out here catching rabbits, there's every chance I can.
Rabbits don't hibernate through winter. They are my best chance of decent food, but they're almost impossible to catch by hand.
All of this here is just perfect territory for rabbits. You can see open grassland, long grass, heather, lots of little runs that are going to lead between the burrows and where they're feeding and where they're drinking. And this is going to be a good place for me to set some snares. And all I'm going to do is use some of the paracord, tying my bottle together. And you know, you can use any sort of string really. If you haven't got this, you use your shoelaces or your bootlaces. I take this and then just put a little knot in the end of it, thread that through there, and I've got then a simple noose.
With a sharp stick as a stake, I'm ready to set my snare.
And what I'm really looking for here are just these runs. Look, I don't know if you can see this really clearly. It's like really like a rabbit's motorway, you know, and they'll use these, just go back and forward between their burrows and where they're feeding and where they're drinking. But what's really important is not to set the snares near their burrows. They're especially wary when they first come out of them. You want to set them somewhere they're familiar with and they're using just back and forward. And really I want to do as little work as possible near the site. You know, I don't want them to be, you know, smelling me. So if I lay it here, I want to make sure the stake is really well in the ground. So if I do catch something, it's not going to be able to pull it out. And then I'll take a couple of just little twigs and put one either side of the actual run itself. And then take the noose, and I want the noose ideally to be like about 5-finger height off the ground, so it catches its head and its ears, and big enough for it to be able to get its ears through, and just a bit bigger than fist size is good. Okay, and I'm going to set about 4 or 5 of these and hope that I get something.
I have to be patient and leave these traps out overnight. I'm heading into the forest